Hi, I'm Liz.
Hi, I'm Niall.
And we were part of the Almeida Young Producer team. We helped make Hamlet for Free happen.
So we were told that all of the performances of Hamlet would be free for people 25 and under for an entire week. So it was up to us basically to curate the festival alongside that to get young people coming into the theatre and just generally having a really good time.
So here's a little bit of what happened.
We had the opportunity to change the foyer for the week.
We wanted it to be a nice open area for people to sit and talk and chill and meet different people and also engage with the different artists and workshop leaders that were part of the participation programme.
Breakfast Club was a thing we did every morning of the festival where we basically just had free breakfast for everyone at 9 a.m. And yeah, it was just kind of like an opportunity for people to come a bit before their activities, eat some food, like meet some people, sort of like a nice way to ease people into it.
So we wanted to give young people an opportunity to see kind of what went on behind the show, and so we had a range of different workshops, like acting workshop, directing, sword fighting.
Yeah, we also had lots of different writing workshops with different people coming in.
The acting workshop was led by members of the cast, and we also had a surprise. We had Juliet Stevenson lead a workshop on one of the last days, and it was a good way for actors to engage with Hamlet, engage with Shakespeare.
The sword fighting workshop was a really good thing as well for people who are maybe not as interested in working in theatre but still sort of like really wanted to get involved. It was like a really fun, unique activity to do, like not really often you get the chance to practice sword fighting, and it was something specific to Hamlet as well because they have a scene of sword fighting at the end.
We also had a range of different talks throughout the festival. We had a Q&A between Andrew Scott and Rupert Gould. We had a talk with Akala who talked about hip-hop and Shakespeare.
We also had a talk called Lads Lounge, which was one of our young producers having an intimate chat with Rowley Ritchie about just sort of issues with modern masculinity, and also an Answers Back panel event, which is where we had a panel for people 25 and under talking about issues within leadership and sort of what makes a good leader. We also ran a behind the scenes workshop, which basically involved having a tour of the Almeida Theatre and being given insight by the stage management team into all the different aspects that goes on behind putting on the play. And then we were then given the opportunity to actually take part in some of those roles. Some people who were backstage sort of moving the props, and it was a really great way to see what goes on behind putting on a play. Fresco was this really fun, basically adventure around Islington where we were placed in a murder mystery, put into groups and made to try and solve that.
We got to run around Upper Street and go into different local businesses that were part of the game, and it was all led by young actors who were also part of the murder mystery, which was really fun to see. And we all got to like dress up and just be silly.
And someone got framed for the murder at the end, which I thought was really fun. Like it felt really real, like you're actually in it.
We had Vanessa Kasule who performed some of her poetry in a spoken word, and we also had a chance for actors to perform some of the writing that was done in the writing workshop.
I really liked sticking around for when the performances start as well, and sort of seeing the buzz before it started. Like people were genuinely really excited, and then coming out in the intervals, and there was such a positive response.
We're just all really proud of the Hamlet for Free Festival because it was just so amazing that over 1,500 people came to see Hamlet over 5 performances, and 70% of those people were new attendees. They'd never been to the Almeida before, and over 800 people came to masterclasses, talks and events, and all of it was for free.